The Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series has been a much needed refresher in Yu-Gi-Oh! It helps players relive their playground childhood days by scrounging up all the cards they can get from packs and build the best possible deck you could with limited resources. In this series, me and my good friend ptrjacob intend to do just that. But we will be utilizing side sets, structure decks, starter decks, and everything to ensure balanced gameplay between the competitors. Let's face it, you've probably seen a few of these online already, so I'm going to assume you know the general rules. But these are my rules, and as we all know, my opinions are objectively better than everyone else's. This is our Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series.
Alright guys, we are back. Finally got a win, finally broke that lose streak. Pretty happy overall, although it was a little bit of an easier week considering he was trying to play empty jar with only one morphing jar, but he did have all the other kind of jars in there, so I could see it working. And we did get kind of steamrolled in that game through 3, so who knows. But hopefully we can pick up another win today, start our own little win streak, hopefully getting prepped for Invasion of Chaos over here. I was happy to get an extra reroll ticket with that wheel from the last one, specifically because I want as many as possible on Invasion of Chaos to try and get that BLS. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of would have liked any kind of the wildcard ones, like even a rare would have been nice just because it would have gotten me at least a second spy. Only having one's really gonna hurt for a bit. It is what it is though. For this set, there's a decent bit of good cards over here, but they're not really as high rarity as like previous sets either. Secret rares, we don't care about any of them. In terms of super rares, we don't care about really any of these either apart from Tribe Infecting Virus. This one's a good card. Discard one, pop all face-up monsters of that same type. So it's a good way to just board clear, especially when they're playing on a single unified strategy. We'll also take like the Skilled White Magician or Skilled Dark Magician, again, just for chaos purposes, but we're not going to be using them for their effects, just for their stats, really. In terms of rares, the only ones we're really looking for are Apprentice Magician, and this is going to be to cycle into our own Vindictives, as well as our Moths. But aside from that, really, there's nothing in the rare slot we even want. Koala could be useful, again, just for more burns-based decks, but hopefully I won't have to play that for a little bit. In terms of Ultra Rares, Ultra has the one card, the one chase card that we're looking for in Breaker, the Magic Warrior. This is just MST on legs. Not quite, obviously, because it's not a quick effect, obviously, but still really good card. Definitely would like to have one of these. I had one progression series where I managed to actually pull a full playset from this pack opening, which blew my mind, but hopefully we can at least recreate a little bit of that luck today. Outside of that, again, in the common slot, we're not really even looking for any of these. Kaiser Coliseum's good for later on. Not too useful at the moment. AAU is Monster Reborn for the opponent's field, or opponent's graveyard, that is, for the cost of 1500. Poison the Old Man, good for burn decks. Wave Motion, good for burn decks. Rivalry of Warlords. And this card's a really annoying floodgate later on, but I wouldn't expect this to see play at the moment. The big card here is Old Vindictive Magician. I want a full playset of this alongside a full playset of the Apprentice Magician, and then also Magical Scientist. This card is nuts, absolutely busted, and it will probably be banned at some point or another. This card's good. We only have the one target for it in Fiend Skull Dragon, really, but it's still a really good card to be able to use, especially with Gravekeepers and such like that. Although he didn't even pull that many either, so who knows. We'll have to see how viable it is. Outside for that, I do want a couple cliffs just for side decking purposes if he is ever playing like Burn or such like that. And then also Magical Merchants for, again, chaos-based purposes. Only other card here is going to be My Body as a Shield. And again, this just prevents your monsters from being destroyed. That's just really good. We're going to be looking for that. And we're going to be having one box of Magician's Force.
What is up, guys? It is early. I am ready to do my polls, so let us get into Magician of Force. Unfortunately, my empty jar strat did not work out. Not because it wasn't a good deck. I do think I should have won that last game, but I purely blame the errata Sangan because I can't believe I forgot that it's a fact that, oh, you can't use the card at the same time you search for. Oh my, like that misplay cost me the game. And you guys saw game 3. I was in control. So, you know what? We prevented him from getting a ban. We prevented him from getting a Starlight. And we all know who the real winner should have been. I just misplayed. But, anyways, let's get to our polls. Magician's Force. We got one box coming up of this set. So I am really excited. I do want to look actually before I do the box. Let's see. We have. Okay. Tournament Pack 4 is out and available now as well, and we don't get our. This comes out October 9th. And okay, yeah, so we are still good away from a starter deck for our booster. So we're gonna get into our Magician's Force one box. Let's see what we get.
Let's get into it. Pack number 1, starting off with an XC Tank Cannon, that is. A card that we will never play. Not at all. Pack number 2. We got up My Body as a Shield, so I'm very grateful for that. Pack number 3. Thunder of Rulers, okay, it's not that great. More excited about this magical merge than I've been wanting. Pack number 4. Spell Shield type B, or 8. 8, that is. This card's actually kind of decent. I'm not gonna lie. It's not the greatest, obviously, but being able to negate a spell card that targets, or just be able to discard a spell card in order to be able to negate one entirely, is decent at this point in Yu-Gi-Oh! Also got our first Old Vindictive. So we're at 1 of 3 for those. 2 of 3 for our Old Vindictives now. I believe this is our second AAU as well. Pack number 6. Nothing in this one. Pack number 7. Nothing really of note either. It's okay. So it's I don't know. I'm not. I'd have to get a very specific set of cards in order to make this card useful. So probably won't see play, but it's still an interesting card nonetheless. Pack number 9, nothing there. Pack number 10, nothing. 11. That completes our own Vindictive set. We haven't gotten a single Apprentice Magician though, so that's a little concerning because this card is nowhere near as good without it. Ooh, got ourselves a Breaker. I'm really happy to see that. This card is nuts, and I've been really lacking in the good normal summons that are like truly good. Like what's it called? Gaia the Fierce Knight. What? No. What is that called? What is that card called? It's not Gaia the Fierce Knight. I'm spacing Gearfried the Iron Knight. That's what it is. It's a big beater, but it doesn't do anything really. So having a card like Breaker is definitely gonna just up my deck's power level. Magical Merchant number 2 is good, but I'm still looking for the Apprentice Magician. I at least want 2, and I still have none.
All right, box number 1. Big Bang Shot. I actually loved this card as a kid. This was actually a really popular set for me as a kid. Like, I got a lot of cool cards. I actually got a couple packs as a kid of this set, so I was really excited. Rivalry of the Warlords, it's good to have. I'm not going to play it yet, but it is a great side deck for the future. XZ Tank Cannon. So we kind of talked about this in the Fixing Yu-Gi-Oh series. These cards are actually a lot better than I gave them credit for. They're obviously not meta competitive, and there's no way I'm going to be able to pull everything in Progression series. I'm okay with it. It's a cool card to look at. But I would like other stuff in the Progression series. Armor X. This card can be normal summon, flip summon, or special summon. During each of your opponent's standby phase, remove one spell counter. Okay, that's horrible. Okay, but we got Magical Emergence, so that's really good. Exhausting spell, remove all spell counters. That's not a big deal. Buster Blader. I forgot that he has his own search card. Oh, Oppressed People. So I have actually won a game in Progression series using these guys, and they're pretty cool. They're unique, but I don't really want to play them because I don't have the good equip cards that would be kind of necessary. It's something to consider. United Resistance, Amazon Fighter, nothing in this pack. It's basically just Old Vindictive, which is just a man-eater bug. Wave Motion Cannon. Hopefully I can get at least 2 of these. It is a really good card just to kind of close out because we do have limited spell removal. This is kind of where our decks start to become really sacky, I feel like. Destendal, horrible, horrible, horrible. Nothing here. Apprentice Magician is cool. Kaiser Coliseum is good as a one of. We got our Magical Scientist. I usually don't play more than one, so that's okay. I don't even think I even have that good of fusions. I think I have one good fusion. So chances are I'm probably not even going to play with them. But Apprentice Magician is alright.
Still have none. I think we have a couple rivalry now, and we have at least 2 cliffs. There we go. Okay, our first Apprentice Magician. If we can get at least one more of these, I will consider this pack opening a success, an incredible success. But we do need at least one more. That might be our first Wave Motion Cannon as well as our first Secret Barrel. Nothing to talk about in this one. Pack number 19 has a Skilled White Magician. Okay, I'm honestly kind of okay with this because of the fact that our light monster, like our package for that, right now is severely lacking. We don't have any really good light monsters unlike Prunk, who has a Sure Priest. And so this card can at least contest and at least be a good statted light monster.
One Magical Library, one another Wave Motion Cannon. Diffusion Wave Motion. If your opponent controls a monster, pay 1,000 life points. Target one level 7 or higher spellcaster monster you control. This card can attack all monsters multiple times. Okay, that's bad. This isn't looking too great. Another libraries. I got my playset of those. Nothing here. This is good. Oh, Cliff is great. Cliff is a solid removal, especially because I do have Rhodas. He's going into the main deck very, very likely. Tribute Doll. No. Koala. I actually really like Koala a lot. Just the burn for 400 in each card in hand. Like going first, setting this card is really funny. Burn strats are okay in Progression. It's not going to win me the game, but they're definitely a cool card. Luster Dragon is an ultra. Eh, not that great, but I did get another cliff. I'm more excited so far of the commons, but we are on pack 16, and this is not what I want whatsoever. Paladin, another big bang shot, another magical scientist. Ooh, okay. So we kind of saved ourselves a little bit. Tribe Infecting is phenomenal. He is great, great, great card. Just discard a card to basically blow up what I need to blow up on the field. I mean, it's this is probably one of the better supers I can get. Ultimately, now I'm looking for either like the breaker or something now, hopefully. But that does kind of help the pulls. My common and rare luck is okay. Like my common luck was great. I got everything I need. I got the magical libraries. I got two Kaisers, which is probably all I'll need. One secret barrel if I do want to play burn. Magical scientist. I usually don't play more than one, and I got a playset of wave motion, so I would keep this even if I had a reroll ticket because just try infecting as the one hollow. And Luster Dragon's not bad. He's a 1900. Amazoness Archer is horrible. That's not what I want to see. So where are we at? We have 5 hollows. I should statistically get at least one more. Another Big Bang. Another Magical Scientist. And all right, XY Dragon Head Cannon. So that's rough. The Poison of the Old Man, I forgot this one comes in here. That's okay. I'm actually more excited about that than the XY cannons. I was complimenting you, so you decided to come and show and be like, oh yeah, we can be here. So ultimately, I'm getting the Tribe Infecting, which is good, and my rares and commons are pretty solid. I got 3 more packs. Let's see if I get extra lucky, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. No. Uh, Combination attack. If people don't know, the union stuff with these freezing beasts and stuff is pretty cool. You can basically swap them out and hopefully go for like a not an OTK, but oh, look at that. All right, so I did get an extra card, and I did get all the Z cannon guys. So that's lovely. I would be great if I got the frickin' hollow that is required to play them. So I got the 3. I do like the fact that I got 3 individual fusion cards that I can't use. It's kind of funny. So this is pretty bad in terms of hollow, but I got the Tribe Infecting, which arguably is one of the best cards in the set. I would have loved to have Breaker, but Tribe Infecting Virus is great, and I can't complain about my commons. I got all the commons I need. My rares, I would have liked one extra koala, but I'm happy with this for the most part. Let's build something and let's go back to our 4-game win streak.
Pack number 20 doesn't have anything for us. And neither. Oh, no, 21 has Magical Scientist. I think that might be our first one. Definitely want at least one of these because it does get forbidden pretty quick, so glad to have it. Nothing in this, although wasn't there a stint in modern Yu-Gi-Oh where this card was playable? I think that's going on right now, but we'll see. Nothing in the second to last pack, but in our final pack, can we please get another Apprentice Magician? We don't, but we got a Skilled Dark instead. That's kind of good. Another good started Dark Monster. This along with Breaker can just straight up replace Gearfried. That's actually kind of nice. But the one Apprentice kinda is tough. I was hoping to play a full deck based on this and Old Vindictive this week, but that doesn't seem to be viable for us at this point, given how little Apprentice we have. Only the one Magical Scientist as well, which honestly we only need one. We only got one My Body though. Our common luck is like really strange with these packs. Like even as we saw at the last one, like I only got a single spy, but like instead I got 9 Union Riders. That's nuts. One wave motion as well, and only one secret barrel. Burn is not looking. I definitely didn't get a Dusk Wall. I would remember that. But yeah, Burn is definitely not in our future. We have no way to make that really. I mean, I'm definitely keeping this, right? There's no way I reroll for Apprentice and give up the Breaker. Yeah, that'd just be really dumb of me. Like it may suck in the short term, but I think in the long term, I'm not gonna be playing the Apprentice for that long compared to like how long I'd be using Breaker for. I'm gonna go ahead and save this down. Let's go ahead and get on the deck building.
All right, so we are playing with the August 2003 ban list. And so a few things that have been changed over now is Graceful Charities at 1. We both only have 1 anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Mirage of Nightmare is limited to 1. I don't think either of us. I don't have that card either, do I? I don't have that card. Reckless Greed is at 1. I didn't think that was a good change, to be honest, but maybe Exodia was really running rampant too much on this. I don't know why they would put that at 1. Same with Upstart Goblin. I just don't think that like those consistent decks were really necessary at the time. Ring of Destruction is at 1. Yeah, good riddance, but yeah, we don't have that card anyways. Limiter removal is back to unlimited. I think that's fair. I think that's definitely necessary. And then Backup Soldier is unlimited. In our actual progression ban list, we have Torrential and Regeki both banned, and everything else you see on screen is legal. So let's see what we can build. All right, so let's get back into our deck list. It's going basically back to what it was for the most part. So I am playing, again, mostly kind of warrior beatdown just because I have the two Rotas and I got some decent warrior monsters, so I think I have to kind of go back to that. But I am playing three Zimbraya. He's searchable Rota target. I have one Spear Dragon just because Spirit Reaper's in the format and doing 1600 damage to the guy. Was it 16? What does he have? Yeah, 200. 1700 damage direct is pretty solid when that card is on the field. It might be my only chance to kind of get that game. Double Kaiku because I have to. One King Tiger, I only have one. Tribe Infecting, I got one. One Mystic Tomato because I have one. One Spy because I have one. Which Exiled Force, double guard. I forgot his name for a second. One Cliff. I have another one in the side deck. I don't think I need to main deck more than that, but I probably should because Magical Cannon is in this. So I might switch that around before game. So I'm going to kind of test and figure it out. One Sangan, one Cyberjar, one Spirit Reaper, one Morphing Jar, one more Magician of Faith, and that kind of does it for the monsters. I am really contemplating putting another Cliff into the deck, but I feel like if he has the magical cannons anyways, that I don't know. I'm probably gonna need. I'm gonna main deck too. I know for sure I'm gonna need this. So I'm gonna probably put that in. And what do I take out? Do I take out a Magic Jammer? I think I take out a Magic Jammer. Magic Jammer was good. I don't have much I would really want to discard anymore. Like nothing. I don't have fodder, but I think I'm gonna get rid of a Magic Jammer and put that in the side deck. Just I don't know. There's so many strong. I mean, it does counter. Oh my god, I have no idea. This is actually tougher now. Now that I'm doing my deck profile, I feel like I'm like, oh, I'm second guessing myself. That is so many monsters. Do I cut something, guys? Why is this not a live stream? Why aren't you telling me advice before this game? I think I'm going to cut a Zimbraya and put in Dark Cliff. I'm going to keep the Magic Jammer because I want spell removal because of the magical cannon thing. That game is just terrifying and it blows out games. Like, I have to save my MSTs for it if he is playing them, which, knowing Jacob, I'm sure he's probably going to do it. He's probably really expecting me to play it, and I probably should throw it in the side deck just in case, but I don't think I want to show a magical cannon. What is it called? Yeah, nope, cannon. Yeah, wave motion cannon. Yeah, I'm gonna throw one. I don't think I'm ever gonna play dry again, so we're gonna take those out and we'll put three of these in the side deck instead. I like how I was gonna show off my list, but now I'm just second guessing everything I'm doing. So yeah, this looks solid then. Okay, so to the spells, one Change of Heart, one Dark Hole, triple Fissure. Spirit Reaper is a problem card. I need a card to be able to out it, and I don't really have much targeted removal, so Fissure is basically going to be there for Spirit Reaper. One Graceful Charity, one Heavy Storm, one Monster Reborn, one Pot of Greed, double Rhoda, because basically most of my monsters are warriors, and they search out Cliff, so that way I can hopefully out jammers, or wave motion cannons. Double Book of Moon, I just need two, I think. I was considering a third, but I don't have room for it. Double MST, one Magic Cylinder, one me a game last time against the Lava Golem, which is always funny. Call of the Haunted, Magic Jammer, putting them at two because Wave Motion Cannon can end games, and so just making sure I can out that card is really important. And then the one Solemn Judgment. So extra deck doesn't actually matter. I threw all my XYZ things in here because I had them, and they might as well look pretty somewhere. And then I just threw a bunch of the other ones that are kind of useless. In my side deck, two Ladybugs, two Trap Masters. It's If he is on Fairy Box or anything, then this is probably good to throw in as well. I don't see him playing a super heavy trap lineup. I think he is going to probably take out the Fairy Boxes to like wave motion, unless he's just going full stun burn. I do need to make sure that I am playing safe on that turn one because Death Koala is in the game. So he could very well go burn, but I don't know. Suzuki Samurai, he is a warrior and he destroys face down things. So he's in my side deck. Nobleman of Extermination, in case he is playing a lot of back row. Triple Wave Motion Cannon. I don't know what I would. I'd probably side out the Gravekeeper stuff to put these in, but then I don't know. That's less stall. So we'll see what I need to do with that. Triple Regeki Break. It is just a phenomenal card. It destroys spells. It destroys monsters. It destroys face up. If it's face down. It's a great card. One Royal Impression. We are just not playing any special summoning stuff yet, anyways. So there's no point of having that. But this is my deck list. Looks pretty solid. I'm pretty happy with it. I know I second guessed myself at first a little bit. Just Cliff, I think, has to go in because Wave Motion Cannon is just terrifying sometimes, especially with limited card removal. So let's get into it. Let's go beat Peter and make you guys proud.
All right, so this is the deck we went ahead and came up with. Overall, again, still on the good stuff deck. as I am probably going to be until we get to Chaos, in which case, at that point, we can start actually building something a little more targeted. Until then, we're just going to be going again with pretty much the same monster core as last time. Big additions being the Skill Dark Magician, again, just better stats than Gearfried, which is what I was using him for anyways, as well as our brand new Breaker the Magical Warrior. I'm super excited to have this card. Hopefully, it can make a big impact. But other than that, all the other monsters are pretty much the exact same as last time. You've seen them all before, so I'm not going to go through them again. I'd rather you just see the duels, honestly. Then in terms of spells, again, pretty much exact same thing. Only addition here is going to be this new My Body as a Shield. I am pretty disappointed that we only got one of these, but hopefully, like, even if we manage to pull a rare on the wheel, there's a good chance I would consider just grabbing a second copy of this, because it's just so good. I have to see when it would get reprinted, though, just before I make the decision, obviously. And then traps, I didn't change a single thing. I didn't have trap dust shoot, as you'll notice in the deck profile from last time. But literally, as I was pulling up into the duel for last time, I realized that I forgot to put them in my deck. So I went ahead and added them into my side deck. I just didn't happen to draw it in game two when I did have it. But yeah, in terms of side decks, we did add our triple cliff. That's really the big changes that we saw here. With the way that this set is structured, there's a lot more opportunities for burn cards to come up. And so I went ahead and went hyper focused to target that with triple cliff, double nobleman extermination, double prohib, double seven tools of the bandit, one magic jammer. Because if he is playing that, I need to be able to stop it, and I don't think this main deck really has any option of doing that. So that's what that is. I put the skill dark magician really in here just to make sure I don't forget about it when chaos comes, because I didn't know what else really to side at this point other than obviously like, what I've been siding in the 4-star ladybugs and such like that. So that's the only card that's really in there, just kind of filler. But again, that's for when chaos comes around. But yeah, that's the deck. So let's go ahead and get on into the duel.
All right, Master Rules 1. Are we playing with priority?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. Let me turn that off.
And then you made sure to take that Call of the Haunted out this time, right?
Yes, Call of the Haunted is out. I thankfully never came up in
Yeah,
my empty
never
jar deck,
drew it.
thankfully, but
Yeah, that's why. Like, I didn't even notice it when she sent the deck list because I was like, I didn't see it at all. And after the fact that you did have it on the list, and I was like, wait.
so even when I did I may have to redo like the ban list thing later, or I'll just say it here. I forgot to add it to the ban list at the beginning when I did the polls of this episode too, but it is
Uh,
not in my deck. I know, I can tell you that.
nice.
All right, buddy.
Best of luck.
You too, man. I'm excited. I love Magician's Force. It's a pretty good set.
I am a big fan as well, but I will say it. Dude, I don't know what it is with this series. Okay, what the hell is this hand? Wow. I will say though, um, I'm missing a lot of commons in this series. It's really weird. I don't
Yeah,
know why.
I'm right there with you. I actually I didn't realize I didn't pull my pity packs until after I made the deck list for this, because there were a few cards
Uh,
I could have splashed in, but I kind of decided against it anyways because I'm kind of happy with how my deck turned out.
yeah.
But yeah, that's I've missed a lot of commons. Chain
Take
MSD.
this.
It
Take it.
negates.
Totally negates, bro.
All right, that's a pretty decent hit. You want to normal this. It's a good
Oh,
body. I'll just smack.
sure.
I figure if I do that, then I still have a solid like discard. If he doesn't
Set
get anything, he's probably gonna. Yeah.
one.
Let's go Rhoda.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go Cliff.
Yep.
Let's normal Cliff.
I will get rid of Cliff.
All right. He possibly could have gotten rid of that back row anyway, so good idea. Ooh, for your pot of greed again. That's unfortunate.
I'll be honest, I forgot I had pot of greed in there, but I'm very happy.
Oh god, what'd you think you were just MST?
I thought I was an MSP. I desperately need this pot of greed. There we go. Finally, a monster. Okay, we can do something with this at least. We'll set.
So it doesn't get over tribe, so it's possibly a recruiter. So let's do this one.
Sure.
Let's attack with this one. Oh, okay.
I guess we'll go Wang Hu.
Yeah, that's good. I forget how good Newdoria is. Oh my god, that's even nuttier. Wow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 2 for 1. That's great. Well, I guess 2 for 2.
250, yeah, 250. Ah!
Oh god.
The Reaper!
Well,
Get a
there's
good one.
50% chance he's gonna hit one of those two. So let's see.
Actually, that's kind of good.
That is probably the best hit you would have gotten.
That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. So 2 more.
All right, I'm going to normal summon.
Ooh, Zambira. That's a big guy. I'm gonna take a lot of damage from that.
That's kind of what I figured. I will fissure then because I do not want to deal with it.
Yep, makes sense. Oh, I don't know if that would have worked. Interesting. I wonder. Alright, let's see here.
Double pot of greed is kind of tough right now. We'll
We'll start
see.
with a brand new card in Skilled Dark Magician.
Interesting. Okay, he's good.
Pretty good. Um, you don't? Do you have Mirror Force? I don't. Mirror Force banned.
Mirror Force
Yeah,
is not banned.
not banned. Did you pull one? I don't remember. Actually, I can check real quick. Hold
You could check, so I'm just gonna tell you, I do not have a Mirror Force.
on. Okay. So then I'm gonna be greedy.
That's pretty greedy.
Actually, wait, hold on. I can't target Spirit Reaper, right? Isn't this the same issue with
No,
like Call of the
so
Haunted?
you can bring out Spirit Reaper. It is because it becomes a Call of the Haunted, and Premature are the ones that do it.
Oh, okay, so it's fine to do it. Okay
It
then.
is fine to do that, or it should be at least.
I really hope so. Oh, the spell counter, bro. Bro, you ready for this Dark Magician to come hit you?
I will be shocked if you're actually playing Dark Magician.
I forgot this card had an effect. I'll be honest.
That's what most people say. I have to do this.
Yep. Oh, that's another counter.
Oh my god, it's coming.
Another counter. Wait, who is that?
I don't know. Who's all hell no? Player is just chilling.
Who the?
That threw me off. So
I
that's
thought
somebody
that
from
was
our
you for a second. I
Discord.
was like, what is it? But we haven't even said we're recording.
That's interesting. This is an interesting
Very
pull.
interesting.
I think I'm gonna do this
Yep.
because I have to kill that. I don't know. This is probably gonna end up bad. Do you have all three
Uh,
Machizery right there? Because that was two, isn't it? Not one.
he's charged up. He is charged up.
You might have me this game.
Yeah. So we'll just go flip. It's 500 defense, so we will punch.
I should have set this
Punch.
first. That was bad. I didn't expect another big
Goodbye.
trap.
Oh, that
Yeah,
hurts.
I'm talking to myself. I'm sad. I should have set that.
Yeah. Let's see. I know you have 3 books. Okay.
Okay.
I know you have 3 Book of Moon.
I do have I have 6 Book of
I was gonna say, I think
Moons.
you put like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
So I think that's a Book of Moon in the back is a question. I know you have a Magic Cylinder. I shouldn't have attacked there. I totally forgot. Yeah, you had no cards in hand.
That 300 could matter.
Could. Unlikely. Alright, given that Fear Reaper isn't doing anything.
That's gonna get it. All right.
Let's go.
Yeah. All
So
right.
I will say that opening hand, the reason I was so confused by it, I didn't have a single monster in there.
Oh,
Even
really?
after the pot agreed, I had no monsters. 7 cards in hand, not a
You
single
got
one.
the
And I was like,
faith, and then you got to do the shenanigans with the
I
faith.
was on turn 2. That was turn 2.
Oh, okay.
Turn 1, nothing. I was like, wait, I have monsters, right? Okay.
I don't
You're a
think there's
main
anything
deck
I should really
Cliff.
side in here. 'Cause I don't really don't. He's playing a standard deck, so am I. Like, he's not going anything too gimmicky, so the wave motions aren't gonna matter. I think this is just fine. All right. I think it's my turn to open up with Pot of Greed.
Always good.
It's not as good as I
Do you
kind of
have
want
any
it to be.
monsters though?
I do have monsters.
Unfortunate.
I guess I'll set, and I will set this.
Interesting.
Probably should have
Um,
set this because he's MST bait.
let's go Wang Hu.
Hmm.
What is this?
So I am going to Book a Moon him.
Interesting. What are you planning?
Let's shoot blind.
Spy. Don't wait. How many of these? I thought you pulled like 1 or 2 of these
I
only.
pulled one.
One. I was like, wait a second. I know neither of us pulled many. This guy. Get up for Wang Hu. He'll get a
Attacks the link.
guard. Hey, he gets a guard. What else is there? What other
Remember
great
that.
people? Yeah. Okay.
Just drop him just in case. So is it a trap hole?
I'm wishing I used it now. I don't think it's worth using it on this,
But
even
it
if I
could
just
be.
lose. No, I'd rather just lose it.
I'm curious what it was then that you didn't even waste. I don't know. What is that now? I'm curious.
I should have used this on Spy. I'm not
Oh,
paying
solemn.
4,000 to stop Cliff.
I don't know if that would have been worth it or not.
Yeah, that's a tough one, but I was like, I don't think it's
I
worth
think
it.
you made the right call if it makes you feel better.
Yeah.
Definitely not on Cliff, but
If I would have used it on, I would. Looking back on it now, like, yeah, definitely. In hindsight, I should have done it on whatever his face is.
I don't think you should have done it on Spy.
Really?
No, I don't. I wouldn't have.
I think it's okay. I will get rid of Spy because he's too big if he goes to defense.
All right, so I have 3,000, 4,000, 5,400. Oh. Well, this is Saki, but I'm gonna do this.
Aw. 8, 4,054. Ah, 54. Yeah, that's game.
Yeah, I'm like, well, that feels inappropriate. I also had a fissure in hand if I couldn't kill you this game to kill out the Kaiku, but yeah,
That makes sense. Go ahead and get it all in.
no Karibo for those sad.
I wish.
No back row. I have to worry about gores in the future. Did you get the gores in our like long-term game or no?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was ours.
Yeah, I think you had gores early on.
I think both of us got it right. Yeah,
I
because
got
remember
it
you dropped on me.
eventually, but it was from like one of the gold series or something. I think I got it from.
Mm.
All right, game three. That last game felt sacky. I'm sorry.
No, 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 no worries. Okay, we'll go with this. Hopefully. I'd agree.
We are just both starting with that. That's great.
Graceful
Oh God,
cherry.
no. This is less
All right,
great.
let's think here. Hold on. All right, what do we want here?
Yeah, I mean like 9 cards, no big deal.
Uh, See, the thing is, like, with this point of Yu-Gi-Oh, all the cards are kind of good.
Yeah,
So it's just
it's
like, what the hell
there's
do I
not much of a
toss?
bad card in early Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. I'll toss
At least in your deck.
this and gosh, this.
Michizuri and Fissure. Okay, so that's 2 removal spells I don't have to worry about.
And we'll set this.
Now you also have a spy, but I think you only have like one of them as well.
Yep, only one.
Let's start with this then.
Okay.
I think that. Do I do Magic Jammer or Tribe? I think I do. I think I do a Magic Jammer. I got 2. He doesn't know that. All right, let's do those.
In hindsight, one of those cards I got rid of was the wrong choice. It was a card I should have gotten swapped out instead.
Well, I'm really considering. I have not seen you play recruiters so far. You have one spy, so I don't know. It could very well be another Magician of Faith, but
That would be nuts now, wouldn't it?
that would be nuts, and it's really annoying. I think I'm going to take the gamble and say that it's a recruiter.
Uh, it's kind of annoying, ain't he?
Yeah, so much traps. All right, that's probably what I should have decided in.
I
Just
will say it
some
wasn't a
trapper.
recruiter though. It was.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's fun too.
just in case you're on any recruiters. Ooh, it went through.
It did.
That was a good one to hit.
It was a really good one to hit too. I needed him that turn.
So two.
No, okay. Well, I kind of top decked into an answer, so let's. Oh, come on.
Well then.
I hate
What?
you. Yeah.
Oh.
You'll get to
That
see
is,
it, but yeah.
I can see it. I can't stop it though.
Right.
That's unfortunate. Okay. So Cliff, is it on direct attack or is it just battle damage?
Cliff
That's
is just when
annoying.
it inflicts battle damage.
That's annoying. Which is okay. Vampire just deals damage. I don't like this Cliff. I really hate this Cliff.
Yeah, the Cliff is pretty solid right now.
Yeah. All you have to do is punch Spirit Reaper, but that's not terrible because then I can just get rid of it next turn. I'll get rid of Vampire.
Okay. So Dark Hole's obviously coming.
And this is why I'm fine with Cliff.
Ah, okay, okay.
Oh. That's probably Witch. What is Witch's defense? 11?
12.
12. Okay.
Yeah, between the two of them, might as well get something out of my hand.
Yeah. Punch.
This Magic Jammer didn't do shit. That sucks.
Not a good one that I can rip.
I know it's literally a 50-50 chance for you to
Yeah.
like get the out right here. I'm gonna try and grab
Ooh.
Kaiku and let's see what the 50-50 says. Okay, cool.
Oh,
It keeps me in game.
it does keep you in game.
This keeps me in game.
Ooh. Very nice.
All right, I do not like that.
Yep.
I definitely don't like King Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I'll out the holy card. There you go.
Makes sense.
And end my turn. Let's see what you're flipping up.
I will flip up 4-star Lady
Ah,
Guard
it's a
of
buggy.
Doom. And then
The tribute for
I'll
Jinzo.
tribute.
Fuck. I mean, I just Magic Jammer.
And turn. This is close. Okay.
One turn late.
Don't have any idea what any of these cards are. What would hurt me real bad? It's face down. 4-star Lady, or no, not 4-star Lady. That wouldn't hurt me. Moth would be
I
annoying,
don't think I have an out at this point.
but you only have one of
What do I
those.
get? Like guard maybe? Cyber Jar? Tomato helps bide some time. I
What
don't
else do
have
you
a
play
good. I
afraid
use my
of?
Dark Hole. I don't have an out for Jinzo really,
Mm.
other than the Fissure. But he's probably dropping something.
Oh, are you still on the? No, you haven't played Spy at this door, right?
I have not.
Could be Spy, could be Guards, could be Morphing Jar. That might be why you set the dang card.
It was not a Morphing Jar.
Oh,
I was just trying
wasn't
to stay
Morphing.
alive. So
Oh man, oh it's okay, dude. That fear though, I
yeah, I
was
don't
just
blame
like,
you. Like if you had that, that was a very well calculated risk.
yeah, I had to do that.
Try to stay alive. You got another exiled force?
uh, First we'll do this,
What? But my traps.
just in case there's a Book of Moon that's like hidden away. We'll go Skilled.
Oh,
We'll attack with Jinzo in case it's a spy. It's a guard. I
it's a
got.
guard. Oh
Ah,
yeah,
you
yeah. I
turned it.
have to bounce it. That sucks.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Okay. Still alive. Still alive.
This is biting. I mean, that doesn't matter. I think I'm gonna set that still, just in case.
I'll try it again.
Stop bringing out big things.
No, the big things go. Night. Ah. Wait. It has what? 500. Ah. Oh, just
Yeah,
short.
that's 7. Like that thing is so big, it's not even fair.
I was very
I
pleased when I got him. I
damn
will
it,
say,
that
I
sucked.
also
Like the
got a.
19.
I did also get a skilled white, but he's only 17.
Yeah, I and the problem is they has to go into attack position.
Uh huh. Well, you still live.
Well, ideally, if you didn't have a 1900 beat stick, I would put out Sangin so I can actually search for my out, but
Oh.
it has to be somebody who's a little weaker. So sorry, Cliff, you're my sacrifice.
Do you not have another tomato?
No, I only pulled one this series.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right.
If I lose
I have.
this tournament pack 4, it does have recruiters, so that actually might be a hope. But
Honestly, I'm kind of okay with getting those tournament packs too, because I got
yeah.
zero tomato.
Oh, that's right. You don't have tomato. Yeah.
Uh-uh. No tomato,
It's
one
not
spy.
enough, but I'm gonna go down fighting.
Yep.
Zombraya. GG's.
Oh, another win. Oh, there's
Nice.
not.
You can just swing. I got Solomon
Yeah,
Magic
yeah, yeah.
Hammer.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Ah, I was too cocky.
That was a fun game
That
though.
was a good game at least. Yeah. Game 2, like I said, I felt bad because that one was sacky as hell. But games 1
Nah,
and 3
nah, it
were
happened.
solid.
That's part of the fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, my common luck, I am, I got one my body, I got one wave motion cannon, I got one apprentice magician in rare. I was like, oh, dude, I'm not getting any of the low rarity stuff I need.
I did get a playset of Magic Cannon, but I decided to not play it. I did get in my pity packs last time extra Gravekeeper stuff, but I forgot to.
Uh,
I didn't put it into this deck, and I think I should have. But no, I mean I'm pretty happy with my deck, and I realized
yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't play like a boss any kind of boss monster to like as soon as you drop Jinzo, I'm like crap. I have to basically top deck Fissure, and
Yep.
even if I top deck Fissure, I was basically drawing at one card. So like I didn't think I was winning that one.
Makes sense. Yeah, like I said, I've been getting some good high rarity stuff. Like I managed to pull a freaking breaker as well this set.
Oh wow.
Which is yeah, we didn't see it at all, but and then was Don Zayluke this set or was it a different set?
Don Luke was last set, I believe.
It was last set, right? Okay, yeah. I just don't think we've seen him yet.
Yeah, my oop,
You good?
yes.
All
Sorry, I was trying to pull up like what did I actually get with my Magician's
right.
Force, but
But yeah, like I got some decent high rarity stuff. Skilled Dark Magician, skilled White Magician, Breaker. I was like, this is good high rarity. That's why I didn't reroll at all for these guys. But I was just like, oh man, this low rarity because this along with like the Gravekeeper's low rarity stuff I'm missing. I'm just like,
yeah.
I don't understand this.
So
Why?
my, I mean, I don't have any reroll tickets anyways, but I got the
Uh,
Tribe Infecting Virus, and my common and rare luck was pretty solid. So
yeah,
there was just at that point I was fine with it. But the Tribe Infecting was cool. I just don't really have much to really discard with yet. So
yeah,
like that's kind of what I'm like, it's okay. It's not the best, but it's still good. And like it could have been better, but it could have been significantly worse. I'm happy with my common pulls. Oh, I pulled XYZ cannon, or sorry, XZ cannon, YZ cannon, and the third cannon guy too. So I
yeah.
have a playset of all the fusion cards for the hollows.
Nice.
And yeah, like I'm like, well, this would have been nice, but the one card that actually makes the deck work is a hollowed 1800 machine guy. But yeah, like it was interesting pulls, but nothing really valuable.
Mm. Yeah, I'm looking at my pack opening right now. I'm trying to because I think I got one of the tanks. I got what is this? XZ tank cannon, yeah. And
Okay.
yeah, that was the only tank I made, or one of those guys I got. But yeah, dude, I'm interested to see what the new support that they're coming out with, like, because they're coming out with new stuff like in today's Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm
Oh, that
interested to
is
see what they do with
yes.
that. But yeah, it's just like current day or where these guys came out initially, god awful, so bad, but still interesting.
Oh yeah. And Dark Crisis is a pretty cool set coming up. So well, it's the calm before the storm
I
before
was about to
Invasion of
say
Chaos.
one before
Yeah.
chaos.
The one before Chaos is okay. And then
Yeah,
everything
that's
just
not.
changed. All
Yep.
right, so that game did not go according to plan, but that's okay. We're only down by 2, and we need to boost his ego a little bit, otherwise he might stop playing with me. And I need friends. So, anyways, we are going to open up some pity packs, and I don't need any commons or rares for Magician's Force, and I don't think I'm that lucky to grab a hollow. So we are going to open up Tournament Pack 4. And there are a lot of recruiters that I desperately need, so hopefully I can get an extra tomato or just a few recruiters in general. Royal Decree is in this pack, which would be amazing, but yeah, let's see what happens. So let's flip Mystic Tomato. All right, we are at number 2 for Mystic Tomatoes. That is great. Magic Drain has been pretty big bane on my side, so that's a pretty good opening as well. Another Mystic Tomato, so I got my playset. I also get a rat, which is great. And finally, a rare giant red sea snake and 2 extra tomatoes. So I have tomatoes now, guys. We did it. That's great. And so we're going. Why can't I save? Must be logged in to save. Okay, well, you guys see this. This is what I'm adding to my collection.
Wheel Tom. All right, so we got ourselves a win. So good to go and roll this wheel. There's a lot of stuff, honestly, I want on this wheel. The only card that I probably wouldn't want is rare, just because if I remember correctly, Magician's Force doesn't have any rares that I want. Like even Reader tickets, all those things. They kind of work well for me because again, Chaos is coming up. So let us see what we can get. Go here, and we get a ooh. This is our first Snatch Steal. It might be. What is Prunk on? Hold on. Sadly, I banned that Call of the Haunted from last week. Or not last week, 2 weeks ago, I guess. I could get Morphing Jar. I could get another copy of Book of Moon. Could I get another copy of MST, but that does go to 1 pretty soon. Could get a Tribe Infecting Virus. He did pick that up. What do I want to take? What do I want to take? Could take a Spy. Would give me a second Spy. Could take a second Kaiku. Heavy, Dark Hole, Witch. Yeah, yep. Could take another Book of Moon. Take Magic Cylinder, which would be funny. Could take a sec. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me ask him if we're allowed to take cards that we already have copies of. Alright, so Prunk has responded I can grab a second copy of a card that we already have. So I am actually going to grab a second copy of Book of Moon. I think this card is just very versatile later on, especially with synchros and stuff coming up. And so with only a single copy of it, it's hard not to want more. It was a tough choice again between cards. Like obviously, like Solemn would have been a crazy card, but I feel like it's not as good at the moment. Again, where life points really matter. But then also cards like I could have gotten a second copy of Reinforcements, Morphing Jar for the first time, an extra MST, but MST does go to 1 here soon, which is why I didn't want to pick that. It also gets reprinted tons of times in structure decks. But yeah, I think overall, I think the main card, I mean, I could have gotten like a second Kaiku even, but it's just like Book of Moon's just really good. Being able to use it on my turn, being able to set it, use it on their turn. It's just so versatile, and I want another one. I really want another one. So I'm going to go ahead and add a second copy of Book of Moon to my collection for this Snatch Steal. Cool. Alright, talk to y'all later.
All right, so you guys saw the game. It was pretty good. I'm happy with how I played. I think it could have been a little bit better, but my deck did what it kind of needed to do. I think it needs a few tweaks because it was definitely behind. You just, I mean, when you draw a Pot of Greed, Graceful Charity, you're kind of behind against your opponent who hasn't or has. So GG, happy about it. I got some decent stuff in the pity pack at least. I got my collection of tomatoes, and I got an extra rat that I think I needed, so that's not too bad. So that is going to end our Magician's Force. Next set, we are on Dark Crisis. There is some cool stuff coming out with that, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you again. Please like, subscribe, do the YouTube stuff, and forever. Appreciate you guys. Bye.